Hey everybody, welcome back to Heathen Intentions. We have the new moon, the equinox coming up. It's a lot of new fresh energy coming in. We have psychic and earth wanted to fall out right away. Whenever I was meditating before this reading, I was getting a lot of messages regarding our psychic abilities. There's psychic activations coming on right now, coming online, coming through this time, through the equinox. Okay, so we have earth, psychic, then we got guides, and courage. What I'm getting right now is this shit's coming. Our psychic abilities are waking up. There's psychic activation that is opening up for those who are ready for it. The collective energies right now are very, very tense. We have guides and we have courage. So you're being guided. You need to stay strong. You need to trust your intuition. You need to allow this to unfold, I want to say. You need to allow this to funnel through you. You need to allow this to unfold. You need to be open to receive. Be open to receive. All right. What else we got? Yeah, there's those tense energies. We have the lovers and we have the tower. We have the 10 of Pentacles. The High Priestess. And the 5 of Cups wanted to come out. We're going to set that one aside for now. So we have the lovers, the tower, the 10 of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. This is feeling like a birthright to me. With the 10 of Pentacles, I'm getting an energy of generations. Each generation is unfolding, opening up more, seeing through more illusion. Almost like with every generation, there's a veil that's being lifted off of them as they go through their awakening process, carrying all the wisdom of their elders, I just heard. We have the 6 of Pentacles, the World, the Moon. I need one more. I have the Page of Swords and the 3 of Swords. Okay. Let's get into this. Okay, I'm feeling with the Five of Cups here and the Three of Swords here, it's feeling like an energetic residue, an emotional residue. Being that it's the Five of Cups and the Three of Swords. These are things that we've learned from. These are things that we've grown from. This is not subtle energy. This is big energy. My hands are tingling. So you're given the opportunity to make a choice right here. With the Lover's card, you're being given the opportunity to make a choice. It feels like a soul contract. With all these psychic activations coming in, it feels like a soul contract. I don't know how else to explain that. And then we have the Tower here. It's like course correction. It's like being realigned. Somewhere along the way, we got off of our path. Somewhere along the way, something happened. Like a disruption happened. And this is like course correction. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Because what's replacing the old past version, what's replacing is something that's strong. It's something that's rooted in this earth energy. You already feel it coming. And you're not doing it alone. You have the Guides card here. But you already feel it coming. Almost... Sometimes I feel like I'm walking into it, and sometimes I feel like it's rushing towards me. There needs to be some kind of balance here. Either you're giving too much or you're not giving enough. And I'm feeling like this is to yourself. With it being under the Lover's card, this is very strong energy. With the Lover's card here and the soul contract feeling that I'm getting, I feel like with this Six of Pentacles here, there's like an imbalance that's being corrected. Like energetic debt, almost. It could be a cycle that you've recently broke out of or are currently trying to end with this World card coming next underneath the Tower. This is something that has happened and happened and happened, and you see it and you know it, and you see it and you know it. And wow, we have the World and the Moon. So this is closing out this cycle. There's still a lot of things that we can't see. There's still a lot of things in the dark. And they're asking you to have the courage. They're asking you to trust. They're asking you, look at this card, the Page of Swords. Look at her looking up at this light. They're asking you to have courage. They're asking you to believe. They're asking you to treat your fear exactly for what it is, which is an illusion. It's an old story that you tell yourself. I feel like they're asking you to stay sharp. Listen to your intuition, you know, as always. No one's ever going to be like, no, don't do that. Today, this is crazy. Today, I was actually feeling the energy lighten up. It was the new moon. There's been a lot of very dense, conflicting, shady, almost shadowy energies seeping out of everybody. And today I was actually feeling that energy let up a little bit. And then whenever I was meditating on this reading and I was getting the messages about psychic activations and stuff, I wrote down what I was getting. I wrote down some downloads, mostly about self-care, drinking a lot of water, nourishing yourself, nurturing yourself, because these energies coming through, as all of these illusions continue to come down, as all these layers begin to fall and we get to see things more clearly and more clearly and more clearly, you're going to have to confront some kind of deceptions. Like illusions are clearing out, systems are collapsing. It's almost like it's happening it's almost like it's happening everywhere we look, all around us. There's something happening in every aspect of our life, whether it's in our personal life or it's just in our area. And things are going to continue to come to light here. You're going to start to have some realizations. You're going to start to understand something, why something is working, why something is not working. That's the big one, why things are not working. And again, not just in your personal life, but in other things that affect you, your workplace, your community, your home environment. There's certain things that just aren't working, and they're going to continue to be revealed. And they're asking you to stay sharp, to trust your guides. This is just a moment in time. This is a birthright. It's a passing. This is something that you have to go through to restore that balance, to find your footing, I just heard. That's not something I usually say. So to find your footing. There was some kind of betrayal, grief, disappointment. Something that we've held on to and we didn't even know it. This Three of Swords cards, if you notice, the swords are down, right? The sword, she's already let go of these swords. And there's little birds here. It's like revisiting an old wound. And I'm not saying that's what we're doing. I'm saying that's what we're releasing. Something recently has happened. There's been something has resurfaced in your life, and this time you responded differently. This time you didn't text back, you didn't call back, you didn't go there, you didn't put yourself in that situation. Whatever it is, there's something that you've already worked through that's resurfaced. And you recognized it for what it was right away and released it. And that's what's bringing you to this next level. That's why you have all of these codes flowing into your system. That's why this energy is just funneling through. And it's a lot, right? It's a lot of energy. Almost too much. I just heard almost too much. So, oh wow, I have the whole time I'm sitting here talking, I got the Awakening card at the bottom of the deck. So this is a turning point if you want it to be, if you'll let it be. King of Wands. When I was shuffling, I was just thinking if you want something to change, you have to be willing to change. And then the King of Wands came out. Know your power, know your worth, know you're worth it. This is like an emotional purging before this grand alignment, and it's coming for you. It's coming for whatever collective this is resonating with. I'm sorry, I know that this wasn't like a fluid reading, but this is a lot of energy. I'm getting a lot of little side messages. I'm getting a lot of little comments. I don't know. So pay attention to your dreams right now. Pay attention to your intuition. Notice any kind of symbolism. Know that you're not going through this alone. You're not navigating this. You're going to see signs. You're going to get subtle little nudges. Your guides are here. They're helping you along the way. It's like your physical world is shifting into your spiritual one, and you're in this weird liminal space. You're in this space in between, which, I mean, the equinox is a liminal space, so I guess I can see why it feels that way now that I said that. That's big. I feel like whoever I'm talking to, if this is resonating, if you're following this at all, I would highly recommend you drink some water and you spend a little bit of time outside during the equinox. You don't have to do anything special. You don't have to. Just sit there. Just listen. No earbuds. No music. What's all this stuff falling out? I have the Star. Wow, the Star and the Empress. Your wishes fulfilled. That creative, nurturing, self-love aspect. Then I got the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. So your abundance, your worth, being fearless. The Knight of Wands is being fearless. This is someone who is going to rush right in, driven by desire, full trust. And then we have the Three of Pentacles. Again, you're not in this alone. Your guides are with you. They're pulling for you. They're trying to bring you to the next level. They're trying to move you through this energy while all this old illusions and stuff slip away and the world as we know it is changing. They're there. They're rooting for you. Okay, I'm going to leave this one here. Please like, share, subscribe, all the YouTube things if you feel inclined. If not, that's okay too. Thank you for being here. Have a good day.